there is a slight lag on this video. I feel like I'm in one of those bad Japanese films. Yes, did you get that? Yes, they're coming. Oh no. This video sucks. And I just bit my tongue. Ow. Anyways, I'm Abel. I currently live in West Virginia. Oh man, that really hurt. Anyway, I do live in West Virginia, and here is a map for those of you who do not know where West Virginia is. I am originally from San Diego. I have some film experience as a producer, a director, mostly a producer from a film called Prepper that I did a few years back. Storyboard artist, screenplay writer, and that guy who gets others coffee and a warm towel. But we won't talk about that. I'm starting fresh with getting into animation at 40 years old. Better late than ever, I guess. My kids love it, and hopefully I can buy them a nice house someday and maybe win that little bitty Oscar just to show them my support for getting me through all of this. I do plan on creating the first animated character who wins Best Actor someday. We'll see. But from here on out, we'll dive right into this, and I'll try to share with you some of my experience throughout this course and the things I loved and things I least liked. But here we go. So to answer some of these questions that have been given to us, is this my first time using Maya or any kind of 3D software? It is first time using Maya, but not first time using 3D software. I have used many small-time 3D programs, mostly free ones over the years, and I did get a lot of experience, or some experience, with 3D Studio Max back in the late 90s. That's one of the reasons why I even got interested in animation in the first place. Let's see, favorite and least favorite things I've learned. I love diving into each program and seeing what the beginning process was for many of the professionals in this field. With every new assignment, I got excited about what's next. Lighting has probably been my favorite thing to learn in these programs so far. Creating characters and environments is one part great, but when lighting is created, there are so many different things you can open up, and that just really excited me. I had a lot of fun learning about the lighting and stuff, and I know there's so much more I can learn. The least favorite is probably the hassle of doing all of this online. It's not always understanding what just happened, or software or computer is not working properly, which I'm sure Jared completely understands on my part. I wish there was a more direct way, like a 24/7 way to get feedback for questions asked. Some of us only have time late at night or early in the morning to really work on this stuff, and it's usually after the kids go to bed or something like that. Sometimes we get close to deadlines and need help, and it's difficult to speak to anybody at that point because they're at midnight. I was thinking maybe deadlines need to be at like noon on days and not at midnight, so that way we can get any last minute help. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Which part was probably the most challenging? I would say dictating videos and instructions from assignments and using them in the software and in real time. It's all challenging, but that's what makes this all great as well. So if there was a challenging part that was a con in all of this, that would probably be it for me. Projects that I'm proud of. I have enjoyed the Photoshop classes because there was plenty of creativity and drawing involved in those. This course was great in itself, though, because of the unlimited amount of adjustments and variables and results you can get with the simplest of changes, from lighting and shapes and design. I'm proud of any of these assignments that I was able to create and finish and turn in on time and have my teachers be wowed and excited for my work. So it's always a good thing and positive thing. And all the teachers have been wonderful so far. Any of the tools or tricks that I've used in Maya that were interesting? I'd say my favorite trick, which probably isn't really even a trick in Maya, is just learning the simple hotkeys. It saves time and actually makes me feel like I'm molding my project with my hands, being able to be hands-on with all of it. Uh, my favorite tool so far has been learning the lighting and effects, those lighting tools. Let's see, how do you think the knowledge of cameras, rendering, and lighting will help in the future? I think the knowledge you gain from learning about cameras, lighting, and any kind of rendering from this course and any other course are very, very vital to future projects and understanding on how animations and films are created in the first place. Without those three things, you would have none of this. Let's see, anything interesting learned from real-world cameras and light? The chart that they've been showing lately with the examples of lighting and the different angles and things like that in digital photography has been really helpful, because you can take those and know exactly where they're supposed to be placed, and you can immediately place those in your animation or project and get the effect, or at least start out with the effect that you're looking for. That's probably been one of the coolest things I've been able to use, even though it's so simple. Um, Thoughts on Nuke? When I watched the demo reels originally, I was really excited about Nuke. Um, I'm not so excited about it right now, but that may just be because we haven't really gotten into it much, and so I'm looking forward to it. And any of the similarities that are with Photoshop, I don't see any right now, but I could compare it to, or I can compare Nuke to videos as Photoshop is to pictures, I guess. I could compare it to that. The basic outcome is the same between the two. What you're trying to accomplish, you manipulate and add effects to pictures and videos. So I guess in that aspect, those two are kind of the same in that. But obviously the interface and the tools are different. Thoughts on Unity? I'm excited to get more into Unity, I think because of the gaming process and how simple it really is to use, I believe. Even though there are a lot of complex things, I still have to learn. I look forward to understanding Unity more, because I'd like to see where my imagination will wander off to in creating any kind of 2D or 3D world in the gaming. Were there concepts from Maya and RenderMan that helped with Unity? Absolutely. Understanding the basics in Maya and RenderMan have been extremely helpful in moving forward with Unity at this point, from the lighting and the designing in the software itself. The tools and render settings and lighting will be easier to understand through Unity from this point on. So here's my pretty little setup. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I recognize that car. I can run 2 Mayas at the same time, up and down. Little character lighting there, environmental lighting there. Yeah. Learning about all these different nights and days and sunrises, using these HDRs and creating this. Going on here, changing these HDRs. I'm looking forward to maybe downloading some new ones from that, or even creating. I'm sure there'll be a course on creating these HDRs, which will be fun also.